All right, let's talk about the actual football player. I think this is the most, for sure guy in state at the offensive line position since Amarius Mims. Now, a lot of people, every time I've said that this entire cycle, by the way, and every time I say that, the chat hits me with Daniel Calhoun. You guys watched it. I faded on Daniel Calhoun, and I was wrong.
I was there when you started fading on him. Mm-hmm. It was at the Under Armour game, or the Under Armour camp, and you're like, wait a minute.
It got way worse. He was playing at 335 at Centennial. By the time he got done with his official visits, he was almost 375 pounds, and it was not good, okay, in terms of the weight. And I went and watched him at Walton, and I just didn't love the effort put forth, and I watched Ashton Woods take his soul, and I'm like, it's just a bunch of things that made me fade on this is a guaranteed first rounder. I did not fade on the prospect as a whole. I think we ranked him as a high 4.449 or something like that, a borderline 5-star on Brooks's big board metrics. Okay, so I didn't just not buy stock. I just didn't go all in and make him a my guy or say he's a guaranteed wife scout or do anything like that because I didn't have that conviction. I got this conviction on Juan Gaston, okay? For what I thought Daniel Calhoun was, I think I know, Juan Gaston's going to be. I think Calhoun is a surefire pro. I think Calhoun's going to play on Sundays, guaranteed. I think Juan Gaston is a surefire first rounder and a surefire first top 10 pick. If you can guarantee me one thing, I don't have to make an assumption on this. If you can 100% tell me this for a fact, I'm telling you he's a top 5 pick, maybe, or a top 10 pick, maybe a top 5 pick when everything is done. If you can guarantee me he's going to give great effort every single day, this kid's ceiling, there is none. He will go down as one of the best offensive linemen to ever walk the face of the planet if he just gives effort every single day. And I'll be honest, I've seen him several times, and we're going to watch some of the practice footage I have of him today. The effort is very much so touch and go. Jonathan saw him the day I saw him give his best effort, and it was last year during a spring game against Douglas County. Best in-person effort I've seen him give, and it was against Jordan Carter, a football player that is not unlike Chaz Chambliss in the sense that you cannot take a play off because he will take your soul that play. All right, he had to play hard in those 2 quarters against Douglas County. And I'm going to tell you what, he handled Jordan Carter for 2 quarters. And every time I see him play hard, he looks like one of the best offensive tackle prospects I've ever seen. Okay, so if you can guarantee me this kid's going to play hard every single time, then I'm here for it. And here's what I know about him. It's not that he doesn't want to try hard. He's selective in doing so, meaning if you put a dog in front of him, you're going to get a dog effort. And guess what? He ain't going to face nothing but dogs moving forward the rest of his career. I think he's going to play like one. Let's go watch the tape. Give me that keyboard if I can get it. All right, so we're going to watch what I call fool's gold first. All right, now I have decided, particularly on offensive linemen, what we see on this highlight tape is exactly that. It is fool's gold. They're going to show you everything they want you to see. And that's not what offensive line play to me is about. Offensive line play is about being big, being physical, but really it's about playing through the echo of the whistle. That is what is going to make you and break you on the next level and even on beyond that onto the Sunday League. So let's watch the real refined product. Let's watch what he wants us to see. And then we're going to watch the practice footage. And I'm going to show you what are some of my concerns, okay? But even in the practice footage, I'm going to show you, you're going to see what we're talking about in terms of God's gift to offensive line play. Somehow I jetted us all the way to the back. All right. The freaking crazy thing about this kid, okay, we see some finish right there. The absolute insane thing about Juan Gaston to me, okay, is that he is as heavy as he is. He's playing at about 365, 370 in these clips. But the crazy thing to me is how light the feet are on this guy. He's 6'8". He's got an 87-inch wingspan. He's 365 pounds, and he's got some of the lighter feet in the class, in my opinion. He's got one of the better athletic profiles of all these offensive linemen, despite the fact that it's only going to get better in college because he's going to continue to lose weight.
God.
Yeah, this is bad. This nose tackle or this defensive tackle right there from Carrollton is about 5'10", about 195 pounds.
Kid,
like this is not good. That's what we call finding the rib cage. Okay, when we talk about going to get you a rib, that's what we talk about right there. Okay, wham! He got good pad level right there on that clip as well. All right, there you see the feet that I'm talking about. They're never stuck in the ground. All right, and that's good to have as an offensive lineman. It tells me you got. What did he do? Wait, did he kill somebody?
Dude, that kid's peeing blood.
Ow! I was at that game. All right, here we go. We were doing Friday Night's Mike in that situation. Oh, we got some pulling clips. Oh,
yeah, just get out the way, bro.
I saw a clip of...
That's a deer in the headlights right there.
I saw a clip of him from this year's spring game. And this is when Georgia was like, whatever, we got to do it. He pulls on counter just like this. The defensive end tries to spill the offensive guard. He jumps over both bodies, lands, runs down the linebacker, chasing it over the top, and pancakes him.
I hope that's in.
It's not. It's a spring clip from, the spring game. He might have, I doubt he made a spring highlight tape. Did you see it, Jonathan, when he went to his profile? Did he have a spring tape?
I did not see it.
Here we see him on the second level. He's got real powerful hands, obviously. Mm-hmm. There's some shock in the hands. And at 6'8", he's a 500-pound squatter. Okay?
Got to have that.
But there is a lot of weight to lose. But here's the deal, okay, as we've come to know. And, guys, it's this for 3.5 minutes. It's as flawless of a highlight tape as you're going to find from a big guy that's moving like this. All right, it's a lot of finish there. But we're going to show you some practice tape. I don't know where I was going, but I was going somewhere with an observation on this. All right, let's mute this because we're going to get absolutely flagged. All right, so my concerns are general effort. Okay, we just saw the game footage. Now we're going to watch you in practice. And I've always said, this is who you are. When no one else is there, you think, oh, media guy back there just holding the camera. This is when you are your true self. It's not Friday nights. There's no college football coach in attendance. You are not under, evaluation. You just think you're out there playing on a Tuesday. Well, guess what? Who you are, what's that old saying? What you do in the shadows shows up in the light, all that bullshit. It's real. What you do on Tuesday when no one's watching is who you are. It's who you're going to be. So let's watch this. Here we go. Now, even in this, look how fast the damn feet are. Even though he's standing straight up, even though he's basically, kind of haphazardly going to the second level, look at these rat-a-tat-tat feet all the time on this big fella. At 6'8", 335 pounds. Look, no engagement on the second level, certainly didn't finish the blocks. I'm watching the stuff that I know is Sunday stuff, and we got to fix the rest of the stuff right here, okay? Good ankle bend here on the pass protection, all right? He thought he was backside on that play for sure. All right, now we're going to see some communication here. I think he's got a reach to his left, if I remember this play correctly. Yes. All right, this is a minus. All right, we are trying to reach, and here comes the quarterback right here. What we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to run sprint action, okay? We got center, both guards, back on the right, quarterback right here. We are trying to run sprint action to the left. Okay, which means we have got to capture this edge. If this end gets upfield, we have lost. All right, so this guy getting upfield onto Juan Gaston's shoulder right here is a no-no. And the only reason it happens, guys, is because we're a little bit lazy and lethargic off the ball. Okay, we do not gain ground. We go backwards, in fact. We're trying to gain ground, get to that upfield shoulder, not allow him to get to ours. That is a minus, and it's based off of initial effort off the line of scrimmage. Okay. Stance is a tad bit high for me right here. Tad bit high. All right. Squeezing down. There you see the feet again. Look at that, man. That's what I'm talking about. This is Sunday shit. All right. The ability to get the feet in and out of the ground, not get stuck at 380 pounds and 6'8". All right. And then you see the hand shock again, almost knocked the kid over. Some communication with the guard next to him. By the way, that guard's about 6 foot, 300 pounds. He looks like a middle schooler, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks like a middle schooler next to him. What do we got here? Even that, to jump out and catch that blitzer, the athleticism to do that right there at that weight is ridiculous. This is about 10 minutes before I ripped my calf in half. So that was nice.
Oh, that was this day.
Yeah, it was this day. I was over here in the end zone doing dead man starfish. Back there. You know the dead man starfish, don't you? Okay. We call that child's pose. Oh, false hands. False hands. This is what I love about this kid, too. Okay. 6'8", 375. God bless him with athleticism, but he's clean. He's really, really clean. What I'm saying is false hands. He's going to shoot his hands, make this defender try to go for the overhand swipe. He's going to pull him back immediately, reset him. Watch this right here. This is vet shit. Okay, right there. Boom. Flash that left hand. Give me those. All right, so I've got a good shot on you. And now I've reset you. Now you got no chance. All right, you're never going to run the hoop. I am so damn big, you're never getting to the cue. That's good shit right there. Got the Georgia gloves on in this video. How's the chat liking this, by the way?
Chat's still arguing about Clemson.
They're debating.
Football, dude.
That's nice.
Keep at it, guys.
Let them do it. Let them do it. They got a whole 3 weeks to do this and a second film study that I might have to cook Clemson on again. Just kidding. I'm gonna go look for the positives. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go look for the positives. So the Clemson fans subscribe in droves. Yeah, at this point, I'm shooting from the sideline. I've already torn a calf. We'll get off of this. All right. Love the tape. Again, you're going to have to promise me that he's going to show up every day and give the effort that is required to be great. If he doesn't, he's still going to be really, really good. All right, because he's 6'8", 375.